we can already determine so far that the Lakers are on the right track, correct? That their arc is
Ooh.
pointing up. Would you not agree with that?
Yeah, I think you look like that. They look like they're on the right track, but I don't know that I would say that like they're there yet. They've shown
No.
flashes of it. Okay, like I think Brandon Ingram has taken a pretty big step forward this year, and he's a guy that kind of he's a number two overall pick in the draft 2 years ago. It's not like he didn't have a lot of pressure on him, but he's got a quiet personality and kind of a quiet game. So he had a quiet rookie season. It wasn't bad. He wasn't good. And so people sort of forgot about him, but I think he's taken a pretty big step forward this year. I think Lonzo, if you look at the last week of Lonzo's games, he's starting to look like he's figuring some things out. Like he's getting to the free throw line a little more. He's being more aggressive. He's actually making some more of his shots. So they look good in that sense. And clearly they've redone the front office in a way that you could say that that's heading in the right direction compared to what you had before. But they still need to land the guy. Like, I mean, I've seen so many Laker games this year where, like, this young team is pretty darn good, but they don't have the guy at the end who can close it out. And, like, the difference both times they played the Warriors is that the Warriors have Kevin Durant or Steph Curry. Like, the first game it was Steph Curry, and he killed him in the fourth quarter in overtime. And the last night it was Kevin Durant. Like, when you don't have that guy that your team revolves around or that who can deliver in the fourth quarter, you don't have anything yet.
So who's the guy that wants to come? I mean, we all know that LeBron, everybody in this town thinks he's going to have no choice but to do this because because it's the Lakers. I mean,
it's interesting with LeBron. I mean, we touched on that last week because they played in Cleveland, right? So that obviously was a good moment to talk about it. And I think the Lakers still have a lot to prove to him because they're going in the right direction, but are they is that current group? They're not one player away, right? Like they need the guy, but if you're gonna LeBron James at this stage in his career, he needs a team that's ready to beat the Warriors. Like he needs, whether that's in Cleveland or LA or Houston or Philly, you can't just have a young team and hope that he can lead them again. And I think that the sense is, if Paul George would also come, or if there's another veteran who would also be, in that mix, then you got something. But I think the guy that you still look at is Paul George. I mean, Oklahoma City is they're kind of starting to trend in positive directions, but Paul's the LA native, and you still, he didn't ask to be in Oklahoma City. I know he sort of embraced the challenge of being there this year, but he's made no promises, and you don't have any reason to believe otherwise that he's still looking at LA. And we'll have fun writing those stories in about a week because I think they come through LA.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.